What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Tuesday. Is it time to get ready for the next big rally? I do believe so. We're going to talk about that in the video and take a look at the possibilities. Also, I want to remind you guys there's a 100% free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out. Best community in crypto, bar none, and it's totally free, guys. Also, we're going to be doing a t-shirt giveaway on Sunday. We'll be picking a random comment from a video throughout the week. So definitely make sure you leave your comments down below, and that will get you entered to win a free t-shirt. You'll be able to pick that t-shirt out of my wife's webpage, inkYourImage.com, which there is also a link to that down below. Definitely check it out. It's another way to help support the channel. And let's get on with the video, see what's going on. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion, my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market is extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind, it's still a speculative market. Do not put in more than you're willing to lose. And with that being said, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand side of the screen. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. I do daily updates every single day on the Bitcoin market. Also, don't forget to give it a giant thumbs up and leave your comments down below. That also gets you entered to win a free t-shirt. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly. I know a lot of people are calling this a bull flag now. We've been calling that a bull flag since the second touch way back here in the middle of July. So, you know, I guess some people are slow and now they're claiming to have found it. Whatever. If you guys watch channel, you know we were looking at it here first, and now looking at this smaller bull flag right here that people are talking about, that we've been talking about for a while now. So let's take a look at it and see what we're going. We're going to look at the big targets off of looking at this as a big bull flag, which I believe to be a giant version of this bull flag here, which tells me we could definitely see new all-time highs this year, in my opinion. All right, so measuring this is just a channel, and the measured move off that would be 13,300. We'll go into the smaller time frames too in a minute and look at the more immediate targets. The next target would be measuring from the breakdown here at 5,700, measuring this as a flagpole, putting it up to the top, and that gets us up to the 7,700 range. The next one would be from the breakout over here in April at 3,300, measuring that as a flagpole, putting it up to the top. And guys, if it seems like I'm repeating myself when I go through the bigger time frames, that's because when new people watch, I want them to see it. And it keeps us reminded of what's coming. So, in my opinion, 19,200, that is the target off of that one. And again, like I said, I still believe it is possible that we see new all-time highs this year. When my mind changes about that, I will let you know. All right, so let's look at what else is going on the weekly here. If we look at the EMAs here, and for those of you that don't know, I use the 8, 13, 21, 55, and 200 EMA. 200 being way down here on the weekly. 55 is where we got support here and got our nice bounce. And as of right now, this weekly candle, we have came down, got support off the 8 EMA, and now the 13 EMA is holding us as support here on the body of this weekly candle. Guys, as you guys know, I am pretty damn bullish here. We've broken through the bull flag, came back down, tested it for support, and I believe we are continuing up to these higher targets. Now we'll take a look at, I know people were talking about today too, the CME gap was filled, whatever, on CME, but if you guys know, I don't care about those gaps or whatever. I care about what the charts are showing. And let's look at, you know what, we go back to the daily and take a look at the more immediate price action and the EMAs here. We've been talking about these for about a week now. We had the 8 EMA cross over here. We had the 13 cross here. And now the 21 is lurking up to cross the 55, which, guys, I believe is going to be pretty damn bullish. Keep in mind, we could come back down and test this trend line one more time around the $9,200 range. or possibly come back down and touch the 13 EMA, which is around 9,070. That's where we had our bounce the other day. Keep in mind that is possible, but let's look at what else do we want to look at here. That's about it for right here. These EMAs is all I really want to point out on the daily, and that this top of this bull flag is supporting us nicely. These EMAs are crossing. Everything's looking pretty damn bullish, guys. Going to the EMA and looking, or I'm sorry, into the RSI early, guys. So look at this as a falling channel. We had talked about this before it happened. If we broke above here, closed a daily above it, it was going to be extremely bullish, and look what happened. Other than that, is there any divergence here as of right now? Not really. A little bit of divergence starting here, but there was divergence here. We were even on the RSI on the lows, and we had higher lows in the price action, which was hidden bullish divergence, which has already taken effect. Now let's go back into the RSI. We're going to go into the 4 hour. And let's see, looking at this as a falling channel, which we popped out of here, came back down in. We were in a falling wedge here that we broke out of, came back down, tested it for support. Now we're in like a big broadening wedge here. Question is, do we come back down? Do we extend this and come back down and test this? One more move down, possible. Or do we come up to test the top of this channel and possibly break through? I am looking more towards the bullish move here. Let's look at it in the price action and show you what else I'm looking at. So we've been talking about this 9,300. We did break it yesterday, and we opened and closed a 4 hour above it. But what I want to see, let me go back to the daily. We opened this daily above it. I want to see this daily close above this 9,300. If that happens, and that confirms to me that the 9,300 is support, and we are definitely going to our higher targets. Let's go back into the 4 hour now and look at what I have here. All right, so I was looking at this as a falling channel / bull flag. The measured move off of that, I still have up here at 97.20, somewhere in that range. Yeah, right around 97.20. Still believe we're headed there. That is not invalidated unless we go lower than this retest right here, which was 90.63 range. And again, guys, we're on Coinbase, and we retested over here at about 90.70. That was called out. Way up here, we called the 97 in our Discord group, and shout out to everybody that got in on that. I did not. As you guys know, I work full time, so a lot of trades I do miss, but I try to help people out and show them what I'm seeing. So we are going to look at this now here. This seems to be a rising channel, which you guys know rising channels can be bearish, and unless you're in a very bullish market, which I believe we are in right now, because I believe that the top of this bull flag is going to hold us, continue to hold us. But a measured move or the breakdown, if we was to break down out of that right here, would be down towards the $8,600 range. These other targets I have in here, guys, are just Fibonacci levels, and I'll show you real quick how I got them. Come down to the bottom of this move, all the way up to the top, from the swing low to the swing high, and the 89.22 is the 0.5 level, which we actually did test back here and got our first bounce. So yeah, that I believe that could be it for our correction here. But if we are to break down past that, we're looking at the 85.50, which is the 0.618 Fibonacci. Worst case here is around the 8,000 range, which would be the 0.786, which would be a pretty deep correction. I don't see that happening, guys. I highly doubt it. I do believe, like I said, we're pretty damn bullish here. The EMAs on the 4 hour are looking pretty good. We seem to be, we got back above them. As you can see now, they seem to be holding as support. If we do drop down, guys, we could be looking at Like I said, coming back and testing this low again at the 90.70 or this channel, the bottom of this channel here, I would look for this to hold. This is also the 55 EMA coming across here, and they're lining up. That'd be around the 91.35 range. So look for that as a possibility, 91.35 and then a bounce. I will put a price label there around 91.34, 91.35, somewhere in this range. This is a 4 hour, and we do have 3 hours to go. Or no, we don't. We have 2 hours to go on it. So anyways, no, we have 4 hours. This is a brand new 4 hour candle. Sorry, guys. The time changes got me all screwed up. But anyways, yeah, 91.34. Good possibility we come down, get a bounce off there, and continue up to our target of the 97.28. Now, if we were to break above and out of this channel from that 97.28, and this could take a couple of days, guys. Wouldn't surprise me if it happened today, but I'm looking at it. What is today? Is the 5th. So maybe Thursday, a break above this. And again, guys, that's just, you know, my opinion. It could break out sooner, and depending on where it does break it, this target will move. As of right now, let's just put a rough estimate somewhere in the 10.250 or 10.3 range. If it was to break out up here from that target, the 97.28, then we'd be looking at about the 10,300. So let's just put the target. And again, guys, these targets aren't exact, but they're pretty damn accurate most of the time. You know what? Sorry about that. I was using the wrong measurement. I was using the measurement off of this. I apologize, and not going to start this video over. So what I am going to do is relook at this. So yeah, 10,000, we're going to bring that back down. I apologize again, guys, but around the 10,200, between 10,200 and 300 is what I'd be looking for, breaking out of this rising channel here in orange. So that's what I'm looking at with Bitcoin, guys. Like I said, I'm pretty damn bullish here. Get this stuff out of the way. And those are my targets there. But remember, from this old resistance way back here that we popped out of, we broke it and came back down, and we got more resistance. That is going to be a huge resistance area, in my opinion, around the 10,900. And if we do break that, use it for support, then this comes into effect. Looking at this whole thing as a bull flag, my target is 10,200. And then from what we showed in the beginning, then we look at our higher targets. These are mostly, guys, points of resistance. If you guys are trading this, these would be good spots to collect profits as we move up, and then re-enter when we retest for support. And if you guys do want to learn how to leverage trade, I do have a Bybit tutorial. I'll put that up top right here. And yeah, if you guys use the link I have down below for Bybit, you get a $60 bonus for signing up. And like I said, check it out. Trading's not for everybody, and be extremely careful because they do have very high leverage you can use on there. I would suggest, if you're new, to practice on a test net with fake money first, and then, you know, move on into it. But definitely if you're new, use lower leverage, guys. You can get liquidated and lose a lot of money. Yes, you can make some huge gains using high leverage, but it's extremely dangerous, and you can lose a lot of money really fast. So just be careful, guys. If you wanted to check that out, like I said, check out the Bybit tutorial. I'll also leave it at the end of the video too. So, all right, but that's where I'm at. That's what I'm looking at, guys. Like I said, still bullish here. Things are looking pretty damn bullish and good. So let's look at Litecoin. All right, Litecoin on the daily. As you guys know, we've been watching this as a falling wedge, which we broke out of, and my target for that is $114 Litecoin. Now, that doesn't mean we have one big, huge green candle straight up, guys. Those of you that watch my channel understand that. These targets take time. I do have another target here on the daily. Looking at this as a bull flag that we have broken out of. And if we put it down here, that's the 72.79 is the target of this smaller, let me zoom in so you can see it, of this smaller bull flag here, which we have broken out of. And that would also line up with the 200 EMA here, around the $72, $73 range. We'll zoom in and take a closer look at smaller time frame. Let's see what we're looking at. You guys watched yesterday's video. We were looking at this. We've been looking at this forever. The rising channel fell out of it and falling channel. And I said it on the daily. If we broke above this and closed, which we did, it was going to be extremely bullish, guys. And that's exactly what happened. Now let's go into the 4 hour and then we'll go into the more immediate price action. And don't forget to smash the likes, guys, and leave your comments. All right, looking at where we're at now in the 4 hour. So it all depends on how you want to look at this, I guess. I had this drawn in, but it does seem like we're popping out of it. I had this drawn as a channel, which we popped out of, but there was really only 2 touches. So let's move this up here like this and look at it as a falling broadening wedge, which is pretty damn bullish, guys. Looks like we are about to go up out of that now. Let's look at the price action. First, we'll look at what we were looking at yesterday. I had this drawn in as a wedge. We broke out of, came back down, tested it for support twice, got support. We talked about breaking through this white falling broadening wedge. We got through that, very bullish, just like I had said. Now let's look at the price action. So we had this target here yesterday at 93.21. We did hit that. 93.83, a little above. I do believe we're going to continue higher, guys, and we'll take a look at those targets. Looking at this as a big bull flag from the breakout here at $51, take it up to where we broke out. Our next target is 71.76, guys. That is what I'm looking for now. We're most likely going to see some resistance at the top of this trend line, which is going to be around $67, $68 range. Let me put a target there. I'm going to try to get this video out. We may be up in this range by the time this video gets out to you guys. But anyway, yeah, these are what I'm looking at now. Looking to break this, get up to 67.71. If we look at the RSI, we have a lot of room to run here. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good, guys. Looks like we may get up to this $67 range. Maybe do some sideways action for a couple days and move on up to our next target, and then, you know, our ultimate targets after that. But thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out my tutorial for Bybit. It is going to be right there, and if you sign up, you get a $60 bonus. I also have another link down there, Prime XBT, where if you sign up, you get a 35% bonus on whatever you deposit, which is a welcome bonus. There's some other links down there, guys, some hard wallets to keep your crypto safe, get it off the exchanges. Not your keys, not your crypto. Check that stuff out. Don't forget to check out my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com, and leave your comment down below to win a free t-shirt. The drawing will be Sunday. I will pick a random comment from one of the videos this week. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you later.